2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The second round of the Daybreak Classic is set to begin. I'm Luke Elby with Rich Beam. It's great to have you with us. And as we check on the position of our featured player, it's going to be an interesting day to see what he does here on cut day. At this point, the weekend is certainly not a guarantee.
Currently sitting a couple of strokes inside the cut line, but that is just not comfortable enough for this player. They need to play well.
Now to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Nicely done. This is his second shot. It's a little wayward. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Can he save his par?
Currently at +1 for the tournament. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
It's a big hole. You want to aim it at that waist area down the left-hand side. And from there, open up the angle for the second shot to a green that sits slightly above the fairway. And one of the features that we'll be talking about at Pinehurst, a green that has runoff areas in all 4 directions.
Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Go in. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And a par putt awaits him. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
A driver not required, just anything to put your tee shot in the fairway. Second shot will be shortish in length, but again, a green that has runoff areas in all kinds of directions. Still a good birdie opportunity.
Good shot there, Beamer. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. A par putt on the table. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going to go up the hill and to the right, I believe.
And this one will be for bogey. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
A little bit of a shoot type feeling that you have off this tee to a fairway that cameras left to right. Second shot straight back up the hill. You got a little bit of room on the right hand side that you can use to bank the ball back onto the green. It is a difficult prospect though.
Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
The old hammer hands putt. 18 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And the putt drops, but that's back-to-back bogeys now.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Well, this is right down the pipe. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And hole number 5 is a par 5. Oh, that was pure. 3 over par. Maybe going for the green, are we? Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. Putting for birdie. That's just about 3 feet away. That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Again, runoff areas both left and right into some pretty deep bunkers. Finding the green in regulation is going to be key.
Well played, mate.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 2nd.
Oh, looking good, will it?
That's a golf shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. That's disappointing. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we are at the par 4, 7th hole.
Yes, dog leg from left to right. The longer the hitter, the more of that dog leg they will cut off, reducing the hole in size, which will be helpful because you get to go into this raised green with such a short iron.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
What an amazing shot.
Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Okay, time to return to the action. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
This is a lengthy putt here. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. This is a bogey putt coming up. Oh, what a shame. Just 3 feet to the cup. And he'll drop down the leaderboard after that effort. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Only the longest hitters are going to be able to find this green in 2, but if they want to keep it on this green, they're going to need a little bit of luck here because this green, no bunkers surrounding it, but there are very few flat spots around it. If you want to make birdie, you better have a keen short game.
Standing over his second shot. And that was a bit of a misfire. This would be a great up and down. Straight out of the top draw. Now 8 shots back after that hole. On the tee of a par 3.
Yes, you got deep bunkers both front and back, and the green tends to chase towards them. Anything out to the right-hand side into a little safe zone is what I would call it. That's the play.
Opting for the 6 iron. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Yeah, that was a safe play. Let's find out what's happening over at the 5th hole. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Has he holed it? That is outstanding.
Sensational from the heart of the fairway.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
This is a par putt. Rich, I know you're an eternally optimistic type of player. We're through 9 holes here and it's cut day. Do you think this player's got a chance of playing on the weekend?
Luke, I guarantee they'll have a tee time this weekend. It'll be at the Muni down the road, however.
Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Well, he made an explosive start to his professional career, put a couple of majors already in the kit bag. He's clean cut, he's fresh, he flushes his irons. There's a lot to like about Collin Morikawa, isn't there?
There is. I mean, straight out of college, winning early before he even had his PGA Tour card. And you're like, you know what? This guy's got some game. And then as we quickly found out, major championships later, he's got a lot of game. And, you know, it looks like he's, I wouldn't say robotic, because that's not the right word. He's tenacious in what he does, but it looks the same the entire time. But inside, his gears are working. He's really out there hitting different shots, different targets, working the ball, you know, usually left to right, you know, a 5-yard or a 6-yard. I mean, he's that exacting. He's one of those players you look at and you're going, no, don't, no, I don't want to play with him. No, don't put him near the lead with me. No, stop that.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. He's looking for his first birdie of the day. Ooh, slow down. So close. And that puddle drop. Well done. Sitting at 7 over for the event.
Not much happening, moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Your driver not really necessary off this hole. You just need to make sure you find the fairway. From there, you've got 2 bunkers on the left of the green protecting wayward shots and a 3rd back right. This is another solid hole.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
How about this great shot, which took place at the 16th just a couple of moments ago? Justin Thomas with a great shot here.
Ooh, ever so close.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This would be a great up and down. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity to make a par here. And this next putt, it's for bogey. The putt drops, and we're moving on.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Wonderfully played. He's setting up for his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Looking for his first birdie of the day. Ooh. Well, to be honest, those are the putts you have to make at this level of competition. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
Currently at +9 for the event. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Another one of these par fours where you got to find the fairway somehow, hit a fiddly little cut with a 3-wood or a driver. Again, second shot back up the hill to a green that is domed shape. You need to make sure that you leave it below the hole here if at all possible. This green gets scary fast.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
That was a beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Putting for birdie here. Ooh. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Was that a rush of blood? Putting for a bogey. That came out with some heat on it. It's just about 3 feet away. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Decisions to be made. Do you take driver and try and fit it around that fairway bunker, or do you take 3-wood and lay it back of it? If you take driver out, you're going to have such an easier second shot. 3-wood, a much longer shot, but there is room to bounce this golf ball into the screen, not as severe on the edges as others.
From around 120 yards here. That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That one went by with a bit of speed, didn't it? Putting for par. Just 3 feet to the cup. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Visually, probably the most challenging shot players will see all week long. There's just a wall of grass, and none of it is flat right in front of you. You don't see the flat portion of the green necessarily. You just see the runoff areas, and usually your golf ball is in one of those. This is so difficult from a visual perspective.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, what a shot. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 12 over for the event. On the tee now, the par 4 16th. Wow, that was just striped. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 13 feet to the hole.
This is for birdie.
This is a big bending putt. That putt went a bit long there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 12 over for the tournament. His 17th hole is a par 3.
I cannot look at the 17th hole and not think about the shot that Payne Stewart hit in there back in 1999. It was just glorious. And when you stand on that tee on 17, that's the only image that you want to have. Payne Stewart swinging, balancing, finishing it. Oh, it was artistry at its best.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, did you see that one fly by? That's frustrating. Unfortunate thing to happen, but it can in golf. That's a touch of class. Putting for bogey here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And let's take a look at this shot from moments ago.
This is a beauty of a third.
Oh, what a shot by Colin Morikawa. Jeez, he stripes those irons. And it's a one-stroke par four for our leader over the field. All right, one more hole to go. The 18th.
Blind tee shot here for these players. That's the difficulty here. Just pick a spot in the distance and give her a whirl. Second shot up the hill slightly, but do not miss it too far right or you'll find a low area for your second. Anything missing up to the left-hand side could kick back onto the green. And dare I say, finish with a birdie.
From around 140 yards here. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, I like this. A great look for birdie to get the ball rolling. And that will do it for this player today. Well, Rich, you never like to see it, a player missing the cut on the PGA Tour. How does one respond?
Luke, I've got great insight on that question. You kind of have to look back and think about the positive things you did to reinforce those. But every once in a while, you got to look back and say, where did I make the mistakes? Where did I go wrong? And learn from those. Because if you don't take time to learn from your mistakes, then what are you learning from? You have to look back and figure out where it went wrong so you don't make those same mistakes again the following week or the following tournament.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.